Okay.
Oh my God.
We have
Jane will
got
be here
this
momentarily.
going. No worries. All right.
So
It should
excited.
hopefully be going anyway.
So who's wanting to go first?
I
First,
vote
we gotta make
Brudrin.
sure. Okay, yeah, it's
Yeah,
going.
let's go Bergeron so we don't get an
Good.
idea.
So yes, does everyone remember where we left off? It should be relatively easy because of what's on the screen, but still.
I remember.
We're doing trials and shit and getting badass items.
I remember that this is not where we parked our car.
You
Yes.
remember
Yeah,
that this is
remember
not where we
is,
parked our car?
What I know, what I can tell you right now is that this shawarma is delicious.
Shawarma!
Spaghetti. Y'all should be-
Shawarma!
Where we parked our car.
Woo!
Kara, join. Kara, are you here yet?
I'm thinking of making potato soup this weekend thanks to frickin' Saevrick.
Mine was fucking bomb, dude.
I'm definitely not looking at dice bags. Someone stop me before I spend all of my money. They have an N7 one!
Okay.
Reset my damn Discord.
it.
Michael have an N7 one?
Okay,
Need one? Yes, he does.
there be Grum.
Oh my God. Hi, Kara. I know you're here somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna close it now so I can like.
Sure to fix your
Okay.
Discord names.
Yep, already did.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just some
La.
guy.
La la la. Do you remember me? Do you remember me?
McKay, hey McKay, do you remember me?
Good
So
thing.
Okay.
everybody, I'm gonna need everybody to be on their best behavior tonight and not scream penis, because we have a lady in the midst of our chat tonight. My best friend in the entire world, Kara, is watching
So we
us
can't
tonight.
say the word.
And probably
Hello,
Harper. So, Kara, but close enough.
So
Hey, how's it going, Francisco? Welcome to tonight's stream.
Rod of Lordly Might. That's D&D themed.
Okay, okay. So everybody remembers where we were. Good, good, good.
Yes.
So-
yes.
So
Savin
who wanted to go
finished his,
first?
Run.
We all
We
nominate Brudrin.
sacrifice Brudrin.
Yeah.
Sacrifice the puny little dwarf. Yes.
Kara says
We
hi, everyone.
sacrifice Brudrin.
We're tossing the dwarf first.
Just a quick,
Bienvenido.
quick question. Should we rest before doing the trials? I mean, just
Oh yeah, you want to
We do a
totally
long
rest in the
rest.
bottom of a temple that you have no idea how long it's going to stay.
He just
relevant.
wants to long rest so he gets his day.
Yep.
A good idea to me.
Well, it won't affect any of you until you actually grab whatever's at the end of the trial, so it won't really
Damn.
matter.
I have mine, so I'm good with that.
I suggest we grab our stuff just
Yeah.
in case, because we don't know what we don't know what weird giant things will take Malik off once he's outside.
That is true. We do need
All
to
right.
wait just in case, because we gave Virus too many ideas. So we're waiting. Well, rest in peace, Malik. Hashtag Rulik.
So you're at the door, and so far, that's about what you can see.
so.
This
Is
is,
this a thing where I need to do it alone, or people are actually gonna join me in these trials?
You
This is
have
Castlevania, by the way.
You got no idea. This is D&D 5th edition, to be specific, Francisco.
I have a feeling it's just have to be you.
Yeah.
in
Okay.
the hallway.
I'm gonna roll perception.
Gonna roll perception, you say?
Check if there's any traps around me. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
I shall roll perception.
Go
Aha,
ahead.
Let's do this.
yes.
Yeah.
Go right ahead.
Ooh!
That is a good impression, Saevrick. Also, that's a ridiculous perception roll.
Good job.
So, as far as you are aware, there are no traps. Not in the immediate vicinity.
Nom, nom, nom.
You do feel
Alright.
quite a lot of wind coming from roughly where the path is. You also see that there's a gigantic chasm on either side of it.
I don't know if it's because it's written in wind on the pathway here. So thank you, Captain Obvious.
Hey!
All right. Man, what is this? All right. I guess I will walk through the path and be extra careful. Is there something like an athletics check that I can do to make sure I don't fall off into the chasm?
Maybe you should like
Okay.
crawl.
So first and foremost, I'm gonna let this perception go for like the first half of this essentially, but when you approach, you can kind of feel that the wind's ever changing across this thing.
Oh man, this is gonna be like
So
throwing
so
trigger all over the place.
occasionally it just doesn't seem to affect the portion of the path that you would be walking on, and at other times it seems to blast across it with like 50-mile-per-hour winds.
Oh my
Very
God.
concentrated though.
Hold on, what can I do? I have a glass jar of lard. Do
He
anything.
really wants to use that lore.
Hey, I have it in my inventory,
Grease me
man.
up, woman.
Grease me up, yes.
Currently,
the trivia level
currently the
deal.
overarching
This not
goal
woman.
is to stop a deposed god from retrieving powers.
With,
Which is what we're getting now.
lard.
We're getting like our own little shit. We're
the
basically the
glass one of
Planeteers, with Saevrick
Okay.
being the knowledge one.
I'm hard.
Okay, so Virus, is there a pattern to the wind? Like, is there a certain frequency where the wind? Can I calculate that?
You can, because your perception was so good, you can kind of like tell when the wind is going to change direction. You're not sure if it's just because you're paying well enough attention or if it's some type of intuition. But you start noticing a pattern where just before the wind changes its path, there's kind of a strange feeling in the air.
Not like he has a wind god in him or anything.
I know, right?
This is usually where I use WASD and control my character, but
So we will say that currently the wind just changed and is now free from the path directly ahead of you for at least the next 15 feet.
Oh, that's 3 squares.
okay. So you're saying that 15 feet, and it's actually pushing me towards like that. Hold on. In that direction?
For 15 feet ahead of you, there is no wind going across the path.
Okay.
Is this like
It seems to just
like,
be coming directly up.
Is this like where the crystal is?
Yes, you can see it very, very clearly, Brudrin. There's
Why
a
did you
crystal
have to be a
living in there.
dwarf? Why'd you have to be the shortest son of a bitch that you couldn't just leap across?
Well, I don't know in your books, but I don't know any characters in life that can do a 15 feet jump.
I mean, this is D&D, honey.
Yes, dear.
Actually-
Yes, dear.
No, he used the hook shot.
Don't you pull the wife bullshit on me. Yes,
Hey,
dear.
hey,
You're right,
dear.
dear. I love you, dear.
Okay. So
Maybe
what am I
jump when
feeling?
The wind blows.
What am I feeling now? Do I need to roll another perception, or I'm still on?
You can. We'll say that the next one's about good because you had such a critical success.
Ivan or Vlad says use the force, Brudrin.
Or maybe some
Or maybe some
pitons.
piston.
Pitons.
What's a python? I don't know what a python
Do I have any?
You have a climbing kit. We bought a couple.
Yeah, I don't think we actually added it to your inventory because we all forgot, but you did
'Cause
buy
it was
one
you
and you were one of the
and Grum.
carriers. We brought 3.
Okay.
Malik was 1, Brudrin was 1, and Grum was 1, because they were the only ones
There
who
you
could
go.
carry all the crap.
Okay.
that's right,
So
I
I will put some pythons right where I'm at so that I can have a lifeline.
Okay.
I have some rope too, right? How much rope do I have?
I think it's like 30 feet.
You
At
have
least
50
mine
feet of
was
rope.
50.
50 feet. Damn. And how many pythons do I have?
What's the bite?
Roughly
This
10.
is-
It's the
Okay.
spike that goes in the wall shell.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
All right. Is it possible for me to put a python right here?
I
You
can see Clank again.
you can definitely try.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Okay, go ahead and do an athletics.
I'm on a roll,
Nice.
guys.
Fuck yeah! Good job, Big K.
You managed to hammer the python into the ground. It seems fairly stable.
All right, I'm going to attach the rope to it and to myself.
Okay. Let me see here.
And then I'm going to move here, because that should be 50 feet from where I put the python. 55
Just
feet.
about, hang on. Just about
That's a good
as you
idea.
finish tying the rope to the python and get yourself all set up, the wind starts to change. Very
Damn,
drastically.
you're far away from me.
In what direction?
Let me get to the ruler part. Can you actually see me doing this?
Yeah.
Okay. So, essentially, you can feel that it's going to start going directly across you. The spot ahead of you is pushing that way. You don't know for how long.
Okay, so I'm going to be moving. I'm going to be moving here.
Damn, he's far away from me, isn't he?
Okay,
But I'm currently attached, right?
you're currently attached to one. You don't have a second anchor to tie the rope off to.
Yeah, but I can tie myself to.
You are
As well?
tied. You are tied to the first python, but it doesn't have anything to like reduce the stress on itself if you were to like go flying off. Speaking of, go ahead and make an athletics check again.
Uh-oh.
Oh dear, I'm dead.
Dear.
Oh snap! Boom! In your face.
This game doesn't want you to die.
Now,
Not yet, anyway.
now you could. I will leave you the option, because you were rolling so well. You could either fight against the wind that is pushing that way, or you can try to stay where you are.
But why would I fight the wind?
I mean, that's the direction you're
wind.
going, so.
Because you don't know what awaits when it changes.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
All you know is for the next, like, 10 feet that way, or I should say 15 feet that way, it's pushing that way. You don't know if it's going to be, like, that. You don't know if it's going to be
so it's like going
into
over
it.
a mountain in the high wind scenario. Okay, I got you. Picking up what you're laying down. Gotcha.
Okay, Brannick, what do you recommend? I'm a noob at this.
Which way is the wind going? One more time.
The wind is currently going the way
this
that he
direction.
wants to go.
Like, should I
How much,
walk
rope, how much rope do you have holding you to the python?
50 feet?
So roughly about 45 feet, because I'll say that he has to use about 5 feet of it to tie it to the python and himself.
That's dangerous. Jumping will get you shoved. And this is obviously all a hole that he can't see the bottom of.
Yep, all a giant chasm.
So far, the wind has done what? Gone this way and then gone this way?
So far the wind has gone that way from the initial portion he could tell, and then it just seemed to go straight up.
And now it's doing this.
At the section he's currently at. It seems like the wind is all over the place in this cavern.
You should wait for one.
This is
that-
D&D, Banata.
you
Dungeons
wait
and
for one that
Dragons.
takes him over here so he can just ride the wind. Or something. Be the wind.
I think. The problem is if it's all over the place, he has no idea what it's like down here. You're gonna have to do this slow and steady, so probably get to like 40 feet here. Put another python down, coil in your rope.
I didn't mean to do that.
Just work your way around.
My bad.
So you're gonna want to basically go here, python. But then you're gonna run out of pythons.
Oh, I have 10. Well, I have 9 now.
1.
Nobody sees that.
It's the rope that's that I'm gonna run out of.
Well, okay, so your rope is 50 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Come to here, like 25 feet or 30 feet in right here.
Yep.
Tie your rope up, come back, untie it, and kind of, you're going to have to bunny hop.
Okay.
You might want to leave the pythons, but bunny hop your way across. That's probably your best bet.
Okay.
And don't go more than your speed of like 25 feet, probably just for safety's purposes.
All right. The virus, you said that I was good for the next 20 or 25 with the.
So
wind
far, you
going in
know
that direction.
15 feet. You don't know if it'll go further than that in that direction.
Okay. So I'm gonna go 15 feet forward slowly.
Okay.
How do I feel now about the wind?
The wind still seems to be going that way for another 15 feet, but you can kind of tell that it's going to be changing shortly. You can feel that it's going to be changing to that direction.
Okay.
That might be worth trying a jump. But,
Yes.
Use the wind to push. But keep
Yeah,
the
we need to
rope.
toss the door.
Keep the rope. Make sure you tie the rope off here, nice and tight, before you make the leap.
Yes, a leap
So
of fate,
put a python.
if you
Put
will.
a python. Put a python here and then jump.
Well, no, right where you're standing, because he's saying
Yeah.
it's from where you're standing. It's going to go this way, or is it from here? It's going to go this way, Virus.
Essentially, from where he's standing and like the 15 feet around him that he can tell, it's going to be going that way.
Okay, yeah. Python right where you're standing,
And then jump through this like
and then
this.
make sure that your rope is tied nice and tight, so you know you have slack, but not too much. And then leap a fall. When the wind shifts, use the wind to jump. Although you said 15 feet around him, so here too.
Yep.
Yeah, so you can jump over here.
Yeah, move yourself back to one of these two spots.
Yeah,
Python and jump.
and jump this way. So that way you don't accidentally jump and go down here.
So Python,
Yeah.
and then when the wind shifts, take the leap.
Right, yeah. Take the leap of fate, my friend.
Well,
And
to
make
be
sure
fair,
that
he
you-
already has a python here, like right next to him.
Is the wind look like it's going to shift from there too?
It technically does. At least as far
Yeah,
as he can
alright.
tell.
Well, if it
Right.
stand here, if it shifts, jump from here. Since you already have the Python
no.
there.
Okay.
Just make sure the rope is tied really good and make sure you keep a real good grip on it.
Okay. I'm going to make sure that I have a solid, tight grip around me and the python there, and I'm gonna wait for the wind to switch, and I'm going to jump like Thor, minus
Take
the
the
hair.
leap of fate to ride
Okay.
The height.
Go ahead and make a athletics.
No! Oh my goodness! Oh,
Good job!
Hey, Flame Lord. Okay,
Oh god.
so you start to feel the wind change, or you're kind of holding your ground against the wind pushing you
Beat that off his
back.
shirt. God damn it, BK.
And you
What?
just
I saw you eat that. Sorry.
Potatoes.
You feel the wind pushing against you, you feel the wind about to change. There's a small moment of calm, and as that moment comes, you start leaping, and the wind picks back up and pushes you against, or towards your objective, hurls you that way, and you manage to roll and stop just before you would smash into the into the actual altar.
Yes.
So now what you need to do is you need to put another python and then tight rope walk.
Now the crystal is laying right there.
All right.
Careful.
I'm gonna do another perception check just to make sure there's nothing around me that.
Well, I didn't do anything to
may
Saevrick. I
suddenly
mean,
kill me.
Gannelganwn.
Go ahead and
By the
roll.
way, how did you come up with your name?
Nice. Good rolls.
To the best of
today.
your ability, there does not seem to be anything other than the crystal.
All right. I'm going to grab the crystal.
Okay.
With both fists?
Yeah, that's usually how you grab things. Michelle. Just a point.
This how I'm doing it right?
You reach out
Now-
and grab the crystal, and there's a momentary like transfer of energy. You feel drained for quite a solid second, like a big portion of yourself just left, and then suddenly it's back stronger.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh.
The wind
Okay.
seems to calm down slightly. It's now just more a breeze.
Ooh, now you can just walk fine.
Okay. Is it? Can I? Am I finding any other brisk changes in the wind patterns?
Go ahead and do a perception check.
I'm gonna run to the restroom. By the way, Arizza, you next.
Oh, shit. Come on now.
Oh,
You can't
To the
really
best of your
you can't really
knowledge.
seem to you can't really seem to notice any other like briskness in the wind or anything. You're a little bit hazy from your sudden invigoration.
Okay. I'm trying to see here. Because if I could jump back, that'd make my life a lot easier. But, could I put another python there and just kind of like just tally my way around, like a monkey?
You can
Or-
try to put a python there. There's a little bit of an odd thing though.
What?
The ground seems lower than before. And your feet aren't on it.
You can fly?
Am I flying? Am I flipping flying?
you can fly.
You fucking bastard. No, you're
You're-
not supposed to fly before I can.
You're currently about 5 feet above the ground. You're not sure
Oh
why.
my goodness.
Guys,
Fuck
I am motherfucking Superman. There you go.
Oh my god.
All right. So I'm gonna try this. I'm still on the rope, so that's good.
You're still attached to the
careful.
rope, yeah.
I'm still attached to the rope. Is it still tight around me?
Yeah.
Fucking hate you.
It's 5 feet over the ground.
So I'm gonna put one.
I know.
I'm gonna start with one foot right in front of me and see if I am actually flying.
As best as you can tell, yes, you start moving through the air. The chasm seems absolutely nothing.
I fucking hate you, big head.
All right. Well,
don't
I
even
will. I will just fly casually, or over the
Flying
chasm
gnome. Goddamn.
there. I'm not a gnome. I'm a dwarf. Get it?
Oh,
straight.
dwarf. I'm sorry. I'm racist. I'm sorry.
Who needs to toss the dwarf? The dwarf can toss himself.
Dude, all you gotta do is activate it and then have Grum just chuck the shit out of you.
Fastball special.
All right. Cool. Well, so am I dead or am I across?
You're across. Are you
So when we
are you
see
landing
him,
to pick up or to untie yourself?
Oh yeah, I will untie myself.
So you're
And
landing
I
to
will-
untie yourself, yeah?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You feel the energy kind of calm down, and you can't seem to get yourself off the ground again. So
Okay.
essentially the crystal will allow you to cast fly on yourself once per day.
Ha ha ha! Yes. I'm super excited.
I'm only like 3 levels away from being able to fly. I fucking hate you.
Now you
Call
can
me
join
if
him.
you're-
That is true, but at least I'll be inconspicuous.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's not gonna be cool anymore by the time you get it. Don't want to break
Fuck
your
you,
party or
Big Gay.
anything.
Fuck
No,
you,
if I
brother.
really wanted, I could just take the spell fly.
But that also means
Shut
you
up.
can cast it on other people too, right? I'm
Shut up,
assuming.
Randick. You can't fly yet. All right.
You ain't got
so,
no wings, Rannick.
am I clear to go back to everyone and just say, "Sup, bitches? I can fly."
Fly.
Yeah, you're clear.
Awesome. There you go.
I can
Hey,
fly.
I'm going to announce
You can
everyone.
fly, you
Hey,
can fly.
everyone! I got
Peter
my
Pan.
crystal, and I can fly.
You can what?
All of a
Yes,
sudden,
I
Peter
can.
Pan starts playing in the background. Hey, can
And
fly.
I don't need
I
any
was
mystical
thinking,
powder.
I believe I can fly.
Oh, fuck. So you
Okay,
said
so
I'd
who
go
was
next,
who
right?
was next?
Eliza.
Are we sure about that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, well.
I'm going last. I have my reasons.
So this is gonna be water. I'm scared.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. I guess I'm going to go ahead and dip in. Fine, unintentional. Fine, yeah, unintentional, but it works. Alright, so let me get zoomed out real quick because I'm trying to move my character sheet.
Okay.
So I can be able to see and shit. Okay, we're good. Alright, Holmes. What you got on me?
Well, go ahead and
Guess I
get in the
walk-
room because that's all you can see currently.
I'm gonna go in the middle and just like, huh, what do I see?
Okay.
Ooh.
So
All of a sudden,
there is a pedestal that has the crystal on it. There's a small path, and it is completely surrounded by what seems to be completely calm water.
so this isn't like, is that a pathway? Too?
That's a pathway.
I'm gonna walk to like right here and do like,
Vicious.
I want to look around like
Go ahead and do a
check
perception.
because I don't trust this. I don't trust it. But I have something I can do, and I'm not too scared.
As far as you can tell, there doesn't seem to be anything wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna like go right here and then like, I'm kind of like tiptoeing, like just
You're
making
tiptoeing,
sure.
you said?
Yeah, like think of like
Okay.
yeah,
Go ahead and make a dexterity save.
shit.
Ooh.
A what? A dexterity save?
Yep.
Go ahead and roll
Wait, is that
initiative.
good or bad? Because I take the highest number, right? Not
You
just
do
the
not.
first one? I don't? Shit.
You take the first one. So you're kind of tiptoeing along. As soon as you reach where essentially the path begins being surrounded by water, the water just launches up and waves into you and crashes and moves you into the actual water.
How many beast? Oh, I get 2 beast shapes, so I want to turn into a fish.
Okay?
So I'm a fish now? I'm gonna take my jump out.
You are currently a fish.
Okay, so I'm going to try and get to the pedestal. Like, I'm gonna
Okay,
try to get up
how?
here. If that's by swimming.
Yes,
'Cause
I
I
know,
have-
but how? Like, are you trying to just rush it? Are you trying to move slow?
Oh, no, like, not slow, but like, not fast. Like a moderate pace, I guess.
You'll just keep
That makes sense.
swimming.
How
Yeah,
is
just
your
keep swimming.
how is your character feeling?
Scared, heart thumping, because I've never been a fish before, but this is awesome.
Make an athletics.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Hey, that's good. That's good. That's good.
Not so bad.
Scared.
You're only being able to move about 5 feet. The waves are actually pushing against you. It seems to have some type of torrent going on that's wanting to prevent you from going forward.
Fuck. Okay. Okay. By the way, how long can it stay in B shape? I can't remember.
I think it's like an hour.
An hour?
I'm actually at that page. Give me a second and I'll tell you. Number of hours equal to half your druid level.
So I'm 6, so I can stay there
No,
for
no,
3
you're
hours.
fine.
5.
You're fine.
Oh, 5. Yep, you're right. So
And it's
2,
rounded down, so
essentially.
it's 2 hours right now.
Okay, cool.
You got lots of time.
I got lots of time. Okay, so I can either wear the fuck out of myself, or can I like try to go on the outskirts like this?
You can
See if
try.
that current. Okay, I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
Excuse me, and see how like.
Once
Yeah.
again, how are you going about that, and how is your character feeling?
I'm gonna try to go like more like try to go faster if that makes any sense. Like,
So
but
you're
okay, there's resistance. I'm gonna try to.
You're
yeah, I'm trying to
panicking.
ham it. Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Because I've
Go
never.
ahead and make an athletics.
I mean, I've never done this before.
Oh no! My goodness, no!
Fuck.
The waves are not only preventing your progress, they're starting to push you down more.
Ooh, down more? Oh shit.
You
Yes.
know what?
Oh, I'm
Oh,
scared.
I don't know if I should say it.
Don't
I
you say
know-
nothing. I know what's
I don't know
happening.
if I should say it though. Like, I don't know
Nope.
if I should.
You know what?
No, okay, I should be quiet.
I think I'm gonna try. What?
How are you
Cool stuff.
feeling?
How are you feeling?
Oh. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna stay here for a minute.
Now hang on.
Level fish-
Hang on.
Oh no, never mind.
Hang on. I want you to make an insight check.
Okay.
Oh, there you go!
Okay.
Okay. I get it now though. I should not turn into a whale.
You-
Thank you, Ivan.
You remember that your riddle particularly had to do with facing the waves, and it had a particular line in it about needing to be brave in order to challenge them. You also notice that the waves seem to be getting more violent the more you panic or
Yeah.
act timid.
Okay. Act brashly. Okay. Okay, I'm going to sit here for a minute. I'm going to relax and like not panic. And I'm gonna be like, yeah, fuck this. I can do it. And then
Swim with confidence.
yeah, thank you.
Bam,
Swim with
bam, bam, bam,
confidence.
bam, bam, bam.
Now watch your roll the 1.
And she just spins in circles.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Well, about that one.
There's so much confidence you went the other side.
That's
Now-
about that one.
Now hang on, because this is actually funny.
God damn it.
You
I cursed myself.
you make absolute fantastic progress. You start swimming directly ahead and just ram your head directly into the wall.
I want to bunk my head in the pool. Oh my god.
Let's see here. Take 7 bludgeoning damage.
God
You
damn
just
it.
rolled the one. You rolled the one. Blame the dice.
I know, I cursed it. It's okay. Okay, so I'm realizing that maybe
She essentially was trying to fight a current that was no longer there. So she just jet propelled herself into a wall.
and that's very Ryza/Shill, but fashion too. So,
Bah!
okay, so I'm gonna like rein it back a little and make my way to the pedestal.
Okay. You swim forward very, very determined and no longer being cautious about it. And it seems to offer you absolutely no resistance. You seem to be able to feel when the waves are changing, how it kind of calms down. You essentially become one with the water.
Well, to be fair, I've been in the forest my whole life, so it's my first real, water experience. So, it's just...
Now, how are you gonna get out of the water?
I'm gonna try to leap out Free Willy style, and then as I'm in mid arc, turn back into me.
I'm so glad you said that.
Why?
No, just because I was picturing that too. I was picturing when you first were determined swim. I was like, okay, she's going to bolt forward and just launch out and do a somersault.
Yeah, pretty
But
much.
now it's just I kind of flop out and turn and land.
Yeah, pretty much.
half-heartedly. Wah.
I thought she was gonna come out from the water, like you know, like how like the sexy girl water come out and their hair
know what,
like
though?
does an arc.
That was my first thought of just like turning into me in water and just lifting up and being like, "Fuck yeah, bitches!" But nobody can see that because nobody saw me fuck up.
That's true.
All right.
None of us-
Basically, when I hit the wall, I'm just like, "Nobody saw that. Nobody saw
So you
that." Cool.
you come out of the water and the crystal's there.
I'm just, fuck it. I've already been through enough. I'm just gonna grab it and just look at it because it's pretty and shiny and shit.
You have a very strange sensation that you are not familiar with. You just suddenly feel like a massive portion of your energy got drained.
Oh.
And then you pooped your pants.
And then all of a sudden it just comes back even stronger. You feel massively reinvigorated. Although aside from
hit points
having
back?
an abundance of energy, you don't really feel all that different. Particularly. Go ahead and do a
Damn,
perception.
Saevrick and... Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Perception?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
You hear something kind of weird behind you, though.
Uh-oh.
The water is
You want a
currently
balloon?
swirling around like a giant snake through the air. The entire lake.
Am I a waterbender? Am I an accidental waterbender? Am I controlling it? Like, or is it just a thing that's happening around me?
Currently, it's just happening. You haven't really tried to tell it to do anything.
Hey, you! Do stuff.
What are you trying to
like
get it to
go
do?
like a circle. Go like a circle.
It starts going in a circle.
Oh, you're a waterbender, right?
Then all of a sudden, it all just drops back down into the lake.
Aw! I'm back! Shit! I was about to say not Brannick. Brudrin and Saevrick were weird about this thing, but that's fucking awesome.
Ariza, you can now cast Control Water once per day. As well, you can create up to 30 gallons of drinking water every day.
Fuck yeah! That's awesome!
30 gallons.
Produced from the crystal.
Just out of okay.
Essentially,
So
you just
basically, this is a
essentially you
portable
can
water
pour
spigot.
water out of the crystal, even though that shouldn't be feasibly possible.
Okay, you said okay.
You're making
Can
the
you-
crystal
Can you
pee.
send that to me so I can put it on my character sheet in a little bit? That's okay. So I don't forget.
Hang on.
Why didn't you
Yeah,
just
no.
write it in now?
Because I just ran into a wall, so my brain's a little scattered at the moment.
Stop being racist, Brannick.
Oh, and if I was
Thank
not being clear, you essentially have to pull out the crystal to do all these things. So
Oh yeah, I figured as much.
for everyone's so far.
That is so cool. Awesome. Okay, so I'm
It's in the
assuming
chat,
this
by
path
the
will
way,
let me
Shell.
walk again, and I'm just gonna leave the thing.
Yep.
By the way, I changed my name in Discord. Just want to
Uh-oh.
tell you.
Should I be scared?
Good luck.
The flying dwarf!
That is fucking. That's awesome.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Alright, so I join everybody. I'm like, guys, I can make water out of the. I try it again, and obviously it's not going to work because it's already been
Well, you aren't managing to get as much as you were hoping, but you managed to create about like a glass worth.
used. Being like, look, this is literally going to be me. Hang on, being like, look what I can do! Ah, look what I can do!
It just pours down
secretly
onto the
hoping for
ground.
that.
Why?
I'm like, dude, I
was-
turned into a fish, and then I ran into water, and then, but you didn't see that. I mean, I ran into a wall. I mean, and then I free wheelied. Shit's awesome. Grump, you go next. I want to see what you do.
Okay, so I'm like excited. Okay,
I'm
Brudrin
so
is
fucking excited.
flying. Arise is making water. What do I get? What do Grum get? So I'm just gonna rush in with excitement.
Cause Grum.
Because
Because
Grum.
Grum, yes. Me and
on.
Grum are kind of the same in the excitement. Oh, let's go.
Your pedestal is up on a hillside. That hillside is entirely overrun with essentially a it looked like a landslide happened in here. There's just debris and not really a whole lot of handholds.
Can I just like brush, take my way out, make a path?
You can try.
Okay, I'm just gonna start picking off rocks and make a path.
Go ahead and do an athletics.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm a little weak.
You're having trouble dislodging most of these. You're not sure how it got down here, but it essentially looks like it destroyed a few buildings.
Okay, I can try climbing it.
Okay. Are you just gonna try, like, walking straight up it, or how are you gonna climb it?
But is it pretty tall, or is it just a bunch of rocks just laying down?
I would essentially say that each little 5-foot square here is also going up 5 feet. It's a pretty steep hill.
Okay. Well, rage climb. Yeah, I'm just gonna start holding on to a rock and try to raise myself, kind of like rock climbing it, basically.
Rage climbing, you may laugh, but she would have advantage on strength-based skills.
Yes, but it'd only be for one round because she wasn't taking damage.
Yeah, she could punch herself.
But then she couldn't be climbing.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Yeah, that's pretty much. I'm just gonna rock climb it. So do I do athletics?
Go ahead and do an athletics. If you're just trying to rock climb on something that doesn't really seem to have a lot of handholds. You're making slow progress. You're kind of just muscling your way up through the fallen debris, and you're making it about 10 feet so far. Are you gonna keep trying to just muscle through it?
Yeah. Well, I can't even I don't think I see any other way.
Well, have you tried looking?
Oh yeah, I should have done a perception. Let me check. No, I guess I can't see shit.
Grum's pretty convinced it's a good idea to just climb.
Yeah.
Currently, she is pretty convinced that it's just a good idea to climb. All right. If that's what you're going to want to try to do, go ahead and do another athletics.
Oh god. I am not getting good rolls today.
Oh my god. And that's one of your better skills too.
You're struggling to move upward. Go ahead and do an endurance check. Or con save.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, they don't have that anymore. I was forgetting. You're managing to keep up your energy while you're doing it.
Grum does not care. Grum is strong.
Grum not care. Grum like rock.
Yeah, I'm
Must
just
be
gonna
why
keep
Earth
climbing
God picked
this-
Grum.
I'm just gonna keep climbing at this point.
Okay. Go ahead and try one more time.
Oh my god.
You're still making no more progress. Go ahead and do another perception. Hi, Liam. After not making much progress, you actually see it's very, very faint, but you actually see some of the buildings seem to be in a specific pattern, or rather the destroyed buildings seem in a specific pattern. There's actually handholds on some of the debris.
Stay nerdy.
Preach.
Of course, it's my
Preach.
camera.
Wait,
Bum,
let
bum.
me do it right. Skater!
There you go.
That'll be Saturday.
And also, I'm just gonna climb up.
That'd
What was
probably be
that?
Smart.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna start grabbing these handholds.
Okay, go ahead and do athletics. You're making significantly more progress. After it's a little bit strange, but you kind of had to go a little bit to the left to find the first handhold. When you go up, there's now actually just almost a path of debris on the upper layer that kind of just walks you up.
Oh.
until about the last 5 feet. It kind of just ends there, and you have to. It looks like you kind of just have to muscle your way up it.
Okay, I'll just do that then. I'll do another athletics.
Muscle.
Okay.
Shoot.
Dang,
Yay!
Liam.
You
Liam,
managed to
I'm
muscle up, and you're now on the top of the hill.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I'm on the top of the hill. I'm king of this world.
Da na 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 na.
Then, oh, it's Rocky.
Ha ha!
Alright, I see the crystal, and I'm gonna grab it.
You feel something you have never felt before, Grum. You feel entirely drained. Worse than after you get exhausted from raging.
Ugh.
Welcome to puberty.
You just feel completely devoid of anything. And then suddenly it comes back. And it's a lot stronger. You feel like you could take on your entire clan for a couple seconds.
Okay, as soon as I feel that, I start roaring.
Ah!
Anybody hear that?
I'm pretty sure we all hear echoes
Hey,
coming out. We're like, what the fuck?
What
I
is
think she got her crystal.
Yep.
Okay, so
Or
now
a
I'm
giant
gonna
thing
go
up her
ahead.
ass.
Look at him in his dang shade.
It's so random.
Liam in the shades. So,
Damn it, my video's not working. What the fuck?
you turn around, Grum, I'm assuming, from the looks of it.
Yes.
There I am.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go ahead and start climbing down.
Go ahead and do a perception.
Okay. Oh god, I guess I'm too,
Grom is beast.
Grum is too excited about that feeling from a couple moments ago to notice.
Yeah.
She just jumps down, goes wee.
Whee! I'm right.
Ash just gets
what?
torn up by rocks.
I was about to say, what should
the
actually
snaps.
get torn up? While you did jump off, and are you actually jumping off, or are you just kind of climbing?
Yes. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to jump off because I'm so elated.
Okay.
With like this weird
Uh,
feeling.
You feel like you probably should have hit something like some type of rock or something else to that effect, but you're just sliding down. It doesn't seem very uneven either.
You're just going
Upon,
in stride.
upon looking around a little bit more, there's actually just smooth stone the entire way down in the exact 10-foot area directly in front of where you had been.
Oh my god.
What?
You get slid down all the way to the bottom.
You
Look
just
back
surfed
up.
your way down.
Look back up, and there's
Okay.
now just a completely smooth ramp. Once per day, you can now cast Wall of Stone.
Wall of
Yes.
stone?
You literally can make a wall of solid rock.
From the ground.
Just
The
think
barbarian.
May. Just think of May, but instead of a nice wall, it's a nice of stone. Wall of stone.
Yes. Now the interesting thing is, I can't remember how large it is, but it's a pretty decent size. you can shape it essentially however you want. So you could have it go like essentially 15 feet that way on one of the edges and then go across and go back up. So you could pin someone in with you.
Ooh. She's gonna use that.
I'm not stuck in here with you.
You're stuck in here with me.
Wall of Stone. A non-magical wall of solid stone springs into existence. It is 6 inches thick and composed of 10 10-foot by 10-foot panels.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so it
So
essentially can do about 100 feet of stone wall that's 10 feet
Yeah.
high.
That's half a foot thick.
Oh, I need this written down somewhere.
Oh yeah, Jen. Here. It's
Here,
a
give it to
big
me.
spell.
I'll write
This
it down.
is what you can do once a day.
By the way, Virus, I have a quick question.
Is this somewhere
Yes.
I can copy paste like a PDF?
It's in your PDF.
So essentially, with
Oh.
my little crystal, once a day I can be Katara from fucking Avatar and use my crystal and just like control the water coming out of the crystal,
Nice.
right?
So there's actually a
Type
spell
of-
called Control Water, and it has a bunch of different neat things you can do with it.
Yeah, just look up control and create water. Those are the two things you've got, Shell.
Okay.
And Bluebird's got
That's
four.
just the image that popped in my mind when I was thinking about it, and now I'm really excited.
Yeah.
When Grum gets back into the room, I'll prepare myself to get fried.
Yes, I'm gonna go back to the room.
Fried!
I mean, come on, it's fire. Also, it's raining. Huh. Oh, that's heavy rain.
Oh fuck! I think we're not due for a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, Virus. I'll open the door.
Okay.
I'll be like, well, looks like I'm the last one to go. Wish me luck.
The last.
I'll come in here. Of course, it's lava.
Well, it's actually just fire.
Oh,
Just
just straight up flame.
lots and lots of fire. You can kind of make out the pillar from, you know, the center of it all. Because it's slightly raised. And your crystal is just sitting entirely above it.
And this is wide enough for me to walk around, I'm assuming.
Yes!
I'm going to walk around the thing and examine the whole thing.
Okay.
Carefully. I'm assuming when I get near the flame, it's hot.
It is.
Figured it would be. Well, I mean, which die roll will I use?
All right. So, you're walking around. There's all this fire going on. It is definitely very hot. You kind of notice something a little bit strange, though. There's a torch attached to the wall here. There hasn't been another torch in the entire area that you can tell. It's just been lit.
Is the torch lit?
It is.
I'm gonna go
You're
look
too
at
excited, Virus.
I'm always excited.
Where is the frozen?
I'm gonna go look at it.
Okay.
Is it like just a standard torch?
It looks just like a standard torch. Doesn't seem to be anything special about it. It's just odd that it's here.
Is it firmly attached or removable?
It looks removable.
I'm gonna remove it.
Nothing about the room seems to change immediately.
I'm gonna get near the fire.
It doesn't seem hot. The only heat seems to be coming off your torch.
I'm gonna get closer to the fire.
Same feeling.
And we're walking in.
Nothing seems to be happening.
Boink.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, I can make a bridge with this.
I'm
Yeah.
going to get here and grab my crystal.
Okay. You take the crystal in your hand. you feel all that magical energy that you've had kind of just flowing around in you disappear. It's just gone. And then suddenly it comes back invigorated. You feel more powerful.
Oopsie.
I have the power.
All right.
The room kind of goes dark for a second as all the fire just gets completely doused. And then suddenly it's just filled with a very, very bright light.
What's the light coming from?
It's coming from your hand.
The crystal?
Yes.
All right.
It seems to fade, and the place just gets relit up like it had been. Also, everyone else outside, you notice the dimming of the lights too. It just goes completely pitch black, and all of a sudden, there's just a bright shining light from this door.
Whoa!
And then the lights just return to normal.
Fucking clerics.
What's up now? Who's what now?
I said
Brannick,
someone-
you can now cast the daylight spell from the crystal at will.
Nice. That's a 3rd level spell, I think, right?
It's 60 feet of bright ass light. That's what it is.
And then 60 feet of dim light.
Yeah. Basically,
And
it's 120 feet of light for me.
And it negates magical darkness.
Ooh,
Negate the
that's
darkness.
Nice. Darkness, Jackie.
Blades of light.
Dun. So what
Apparently,
have
if I
you
can-
now?
If I concentrate up to 10 minutes, I can make a permanent
Yep.
whatever wall. Or
Yep.
it says here I can make a permanent bridge.
Yeah, basically, you make it stone, and then if you maintain concentration, it becomes permanent.
Ooh, this is awesome.
I could flood an area if I wanted to.
Sparkly vampires.
I'm gonna put my crystal away. Be like, well, that was
Okay.
interesting. And hot. How was y'all's?
Fun. As I'm rubbing the knot that I'm sure is growing on my head.
Yep.
It was very windy. But now, I can fly.
I'm sure he's still like zipping around too.
I'm very happy.
I'm
Yep.
strong.
Y'all knew that, Grum.
Well, let's go check on
Malik.
Alec.
Oh shit, Malik!
Dun, 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 dun.
How long were
running.
we down here?
I would probably say, like, at least a solid, like, hour, since you all took your time, like, going one by one, essentially. You all waited for the last person to be done.
Yeah.
Maybe one of us should have went up there and checked on Malik.
Well, let's.
Oh god.
I'm
You
gonna be
come
like,
up-
well, we got this. I'm not entirely certain how that's going to help.
He's either alive or dead.
We're kidnapped and then we just kind of
You
go
go
about
up.
business.
Malik's just waiting there, sitting there playing.
Hey Malik!
Ah, you're back.
Yes. It was cool.
Was it? Please do tell.
I'm not entirely certain what this is going to help us do, but we're one step closer to something.
I mean, Brudrin can fly now. Saevrick, he can do all kinds of shit. I can control water and make water out of this damn thing when I'm sitting here holding crystal, like,
Mind you,
shaking it, listening.
Grum and me have not specified what we're capable of doing. Just saying, we ain't said nothing.
I haven't
true.
technically
Poke Grum in
either.
the tit and like, wow,
Gannell
what can you
hasn't
do?
either.
Or is this poking Grum?
In the boob, specifically in the titty, just like, what can you do? What can you do? Tell me.
How does Grum feel about being poked in the titties?
Titty,
I
not
can
titties, just singular.
Hit it!
Storing it.
Like, I can barely feel it. I'm all
Okay, let's start
muscle,
smacking
baby.
you. Like, "Grrr, don't you ignore me, little shit.
Those are little tiny swats. Tiny little swats. Oh, I'll be like, I'm too caught up with the feeling of power. Does Grom really know though?
We would gain the inherent knowledge of it.
Okay, alright, so I
You may not say, I cast wall of stone. You might just say, I can make a wall.
like I think I can make, you know,
Like you can control rock a little
I
bit.
can control rocks to make
That's
things.
cool. So wait a minute. We essentially, right? Like, Brandon can control light now. I can control water. Bridger
don't-
can fly. What?
I don't control light.
Well, I said essentially.
And
Like, you can
have
create
no
it?
idea that I can.
Oh, you
Does
never
that say they don't?
I have not
I was about to
said
say.
what I-
Now, Vrennick,
forgot.
they don't necessarily know specifically, but it did grow entirely dark, and there was a large luminous aura coming from the room.
Yeah, so we can keep
Like,
an
we
eye
can
on what
safely
happens.
assume.
Light spell.
Okay, well, what did you get? What did you get?
Yeah, what did you get,
boy?
Brannick?
See, now you'll ask. He's just gonna hold up the crystal and activate it. Bright light, bright light.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
God
blind
damn
us?
it.
No, it's like daylight.
Basically, you just final flashed us from DBZ.
Solar flare!
But
And then
Saevrick,
I'll-
what can or not Saevrick, sorry, Gannelganwn. You never told us what you can do.
No, I didn't.
I go up and start poking him.
I think it's a surefire way to get yourself stabbed.
I mean,
I can see that which is hidden.
ooh. So you
Hear
can see
me,
bugs
for
and
I am the
stuff?
purveyor of knowledge, and we lost Big K apparently.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Did
Well, he's
his
still
internet-
technically in chat, but he's not actually.
Excuse me.
Hello, I'm back.
Ah,
Well, there you go.
there you go.
Back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. My computer just decided to reboot.
Whoops!
Oh, fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
What time of day is it?
It's becoming like late evening, so it's going to be getting dark relatively soon.
Okay.
How about we camp up here? It's nice and defensible.
Yeah.
Well, Malik kind of looks around. I can make us something more defensible, but I need more space than available up here.
Well, let's go then.
Oh yeah, let's stay near this since the forest isn't encroaching on our face.
Oh yes, yes. But let's head out to about here. And he
Oh,
kind of
there you
points out to the west.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll be like, lead on. I'm tired.
As we're walking, I'm gonna be telling Malik like how I turned into a fish, and the water kept hitting me, and then I hit the wall, and then just
As
Wanna,
you
like,
start,
kind of
as you start
babble the entire
explaining,
way.
he's like, "I really do want to hear all of this, but can it wait until after I prepare this? This is going to take a bit to get prepared."
You're quickly.
fine. And I'm shaking my crystal, like trying to figure it out.
Yeah, mine's easy, but I can do it as much as I want.
Okay, Malik kind of goes out and starts doing a bunch of motions and getting everything prepared. About 10 minutes of this goes by, and that same little force bubble is there with all of you in it.
Yeah. I'll wait my turn, but I will tell him I'll tell everybody of my weird little fire experience. I'll be right back.
Okay. So after he gets that all set up, he does start like, "Now please tell me, Riza," and he like pulls out the parchment and paper out of his chest and just,
I'm gonna be like, you know how like kids when they get really excited, how they just go a mile a minute, like that's basically what's gonna happen. Because I'm excited. Fish.
he's keeping up with you on the paper, like he's scribble, fling, scribble, fling. Just
Like what's the old timey shit? The da-da-da-ka-ching, da-da-da-ka-ching.
like that, except for that there's no typewriter bit, so he's just like chucking the
Yeah.
paper to the side and just like.
That's funny. Oh, you can't see me. Oh no.
No, I can't see VK either.
I just realized y'all couldn't see me. Sorry, my bad.
Is anyone else
Oh,
doing
this is
anything
like-
special?
Just basically, we
I'll
went
be
through like the
mentioning
Legends of the
my
Hidden
stuff.
Temple.
I told you. What'd you say?
So we basically just went through the Legends of the Hidden Temple.
In the shrine of the silver monkey.
I'm gonna go ahead and switch out my spells that I told you about.
Well, that's
I
in
can
the
even
morning. That's in the morning, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Is anyone else regaling Malik with tales from the
I'm gonna
crypt?
try out the Wall of Stone.
oh,
It doesn't seem to want to work currently.
hey Grum, I think we have to do it daily because mine no longer it doesn't have any more. Like maybe we have to give it time to like fill back up. Maybe.
You probably don't have enough energy, Grum.
Yeah, as I'd say, Grum, about the equivalent of what it feels like when you go to try to use it is after you've raged so many times a day and you try to again and it just won't. You just feel that mental exhaustion and that mental drain.
You have run out of mana.
Ah.
You're
And then I guess I'll turn in the party. Well, I guess you'll see it next time.
You know what? You can try. Well, maybe we should save these. Like next time we go to rest, like next time we go to sleep for the night, then you should try it. If you haven't
I
already.
didn't know I tried it. He's probably just fuck. I didn't know I tried it already.
Well, maybe it's like when you buy. Never mind. We're in the fucking magic shit. Never mind. I was about to say it's like when you get a computer and you have to recharge it. I ain't gonna know about that.
So, Vranik, you
What
were
you know
going to
about it?
regale Malik with tales?
Oh yeah, I'll tell him what I know of what was down there.
He's scribbling away frantically.
I like you already saw the crystal, so but I'm going to calmly say I have no idea how this is going to help us at all with Vendal.
I'm Moses.
I don't
Yeah,
know
that's
what
not
we're
gonna
playing
stop God.
after this.
I mean, what are you gonna do? Splash him, Marissa?
I mean, hey.
I mean,
Whatever
we can throw
thirsty next
Brudrin
time?
at
I
him.
don't wanna hear
Brudrin
it.
can dive bomb him now.
Well, if she's near an ocean, there's a lot of water.
Yeah, we'd have to get him in the water. I mean, Grum can like box him in and then smash him. I guess
I mean, she can come in and then I can fucking fill it with water.
he's a god. I doubt he's going to drown.
I mean, you don't know that. You don't know his personal life.
Don't we have someone that has kind of light, like a lightning rod? You put a little bit of water, a little bit of whitening.
I can call
I
lightning.
have the javelin of lightning.
There you go.
Electrifying him.
Lightning bolt!
Frank's
This way
like,
it's like we're getting kind of cocky.
Frank's just gonna say, I think we need to get some rest and we need to probably figure out what the fuck we need to do next.
Is anybody hungry?
Because this can't be it. And yes, I would like one of your berries, please.
Good berry.
Good berry.
I'm gonna start.
And whoever's hungry, they can have one.
Malik just, don't mind if I do. It was rather boring out here. Oh.
10 berries. 10 berries.
Amazingly, none of the giant things came this way.
I have
Probably
a
because
feeling
your
they're
horrible
pretty-
singing drove them off. I'm just kidding. And I like push him on the shoulder.
Yes, I can make vampires sparkly black.
That
What
is
were
true.
you saying, Vranik?
I'd say I'm betting they're afraid of whatever this place is. It's gonna be my guess.
Because we're the Planeteers.
Captain Planet!
I'm also.
I
gonna
mean, that
say-
is virus is planet. Because when
I'm
we all
also-
assemble for this game.
I'm gonna tell
Sorry.
Malik about me being able to fly as well.
His eyes kind of go wide. Oh, I've never heard of a flying dwarf. Just- of course, they're, well, unless they're, magically inclined, but you don't particularly seem You know what? No, never heard of a flying dwarf. Just goes back to scribing.
Oh god damn it.
Brandon's gonna go to sleep. He's tired. He's tired.
I'm also gonna go to sleep,
Me
Yep.
too.
hoping that I can fly tomorrow.
Everyone's going to sleep then?
Yep.
Yeah.
Take first watch.
Malik kinda, when he notices you going for watch, why?
Just in case.
He
You don't know
kinda-
who- you know.
He kinda, like, points at the bubble around you guys.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah, but
why?
let's in and try to put something in the bubble.
Brandon's already in bed. He doesn't get it.
None of the things
That's
around here
accurate.
can get in.
Yeah,
That's the
God
entire purpose of this thing.
Can this bubble stop a god?
I'm gonna let Grum.
I've never
go
tried.
ahead. I'm gonna go to sleep.
I have a question real quick. You
Yeah.
remember what last episode whenever we walked into the pillars and like Vranik didn't get hurt by the fire? I didn't have to breathe, or
Yeah.
it didn't bother me. Is that all the time? Or is that like circumstantial in the pillars?
You don't know.
Are we in the bubble yet?
Yeah, you're in the bubble.
Fuck. Never mind. Okay. When we wake up, I'm assuming all this water is just like a little lake, right? Like a little
Yeah.
small lake or whatever. When we wake up, I want to stick my head in it and see if I can breathe.
Well, that'll be when you wake up. So I guess Grum is determined to stay up for watch, and Malik's just, fine, whatever. If it makes you feel better, whatever. I'm gonna go to sleep. So, Grum, if you're staying up for watch, I guess go ahead and make a perception.
Okay.
Hey, how's it going, Dad?
Hi!
Hello, dead.
I keep forgetting this one.
Nothing. I see shit.
You see that there's a lot of desert. You don't know how you got to the desert, but there's a lot of desert.
Grum will now be highly confused.
Horizon is highly confused.
Everyone else roll a insight.
Insight.
One more than you, Vranik.
Dang,
damn
look
it,
at all this
Saevrick.
good
One more than
roll.
you.
Brodrin!
It's more insightful than the
Sorry.
two smarty pants.
Sorry, what am I doing?
Rolling
Rolling
insight.
Sorry, I'm trying to
I'll be
look
right
for insight. I'm like, what?
I'm still listening, but I'm not here.
Oh, insight is the one I have one on. Oh well, I'll take it.
YOLO.
YOLO.
You only live once.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
Uh-oh. I will, fuck it.
Whoa. You're not even in your chair, woman.
I mean, like, I can run back. I'm doing fixing the boyfriend food. It's okay. It'll be alright. I can run.
Alright, so Ariza's going first.
Nobody else is piping up.
You're,
You go first if you have something to do.
you're dreaming... you're dreaming... kind of about the
Dreaming.
ocean, which is kind of odd.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly, the ocean just seems to envelop you,
Whew.
and then it just fades back, and there's that tiny little person again.
Hey, Cthulhu! Katoon!
It's
Katoon!
Katoon! Katoon, Katoon, Katoon!
Katoon! I got you. Pick it up, you're laying down. Katoon! Oh, fuck. Why'd I do that? Sorry. Why am I in water again?
Well, the water's gone now. It kind of receded
knew
and it's her. You're kind of just in empty space.
So, hi! You gonna stay longer this time?
Well, it kind of depends. Really?
Fine.
On how long I can maintain the connection. Or rather, how long you can maintain the connection.
Oh, then we better hurry up then.
Probably.
How are you? Hope you're well.
Pretty good, although there's something I really must discuss before we run out of time. If you're quite finished
let's
with
get on it.
pleasantries. You see,
So, what do you need?
you've taken the first step. But we're needing you to inherit our power further. Seek out where our followers used to see us.
Used to see us. Gotcha. Anything else?
Well, I don't know. Do you have any cookies?
No, but I love what you've done with your hair. I do have a
My
berry,
hair?
though.
Oh yes, that. It's kind of just flowing water weaves.
Well, I mean, you know, she was wearing it in the ponytail last time. I mean, shit. But
no.
I will see you. I will go where people used to see you.
Please do try not to be so hard on Uranus. I know he's dumb, but he's still my friend. Bye.
Bye. See you
The
next
water
time.
just washes over you and you wake up in the morning. You're actually covered in water.
What the fuck is this shit?
Sweat.
Oh, yeah.
You had a wet dream? Ha ha ha!
Had a wet dream. See me in there. I got a water god in me. I'm doing finger guns so nobody can see. Fuck.
Who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
All right. You're kind of just walking
Fucking
walking
Discord.
around on your mountainous home when all of a sudden the wind just picks you up and starts propelling you skyward until suddenly you're at the top of a cloud and there's just sitting another dwarf. Looks rather gruff. Kind of decked out in a strange type of armor though. Like everything doesn't really have the typical like dwarven design. It's a lot more like feather and wing looking. It's still made of metal, but he doesn't seem to be like bothered by it at all.
That okay. Yes. Hello.
Ah, yes, hello. Finally I was able to make the connection. You're kinda dense for one of my people, aren't you?
Oh, sorry. The 4G must not be picking up where you are.
The 4G must not be picking up. God damn it. I knew you'd say that, you smarmy bastard.
Sorry.
I'm not just the god of air, you know. Look, I'm gonna have to ask you to get on getting better with this. We don't want Uranus doing what he's thinking of doing.
What do you want me to do?
You're gonna have to find where I kept the remainder of my power.
And where is that?
Oh, south of my town, you dolt. Where you think it's gonna be? Just look at the fucking map. Why do I get stuck with the dense one who inherited me power? Alright, your feeble mind can't take much more of this connection, seeing as it's our first time. Farewell for now, and all of a sudden you just get jettisoned back into the earth. And you wake up, and you were kind of hovering or above the ground and fall down onto the earth.
For a second, I thought I stole a pot of gold or something. Fucking Irish dwarf god.
Okay.
You got a problem with the Irish, you cunt!
What did I miss?
Sorry. I'm dying inside.
You missed Balder in all his Irish glory.
God damn it! I'm so sorry. I had to deal with the boyfriend for a minute.
Oh.
That was pretty
Right.
good. Pretty good.
Who's going next?
Who was left? Me and Saevrick?
So far, yes.
Yeah, you can go Saevrick. Let's see what happens with you. We need to see this. No, I was fighting with my browser.
Okay.
I got it fixed.
You're kind of just trancing out. And suddenly there's just a dude standing in front of you. He's in the little circle with the rest of you, but he wasn't there before.
I'm gonna jump up with my sword out.
Well, I don't think that's really going to be necessary or work. But good effort, disciple.
You are?
Oh, you inherited some of my power, and yet still you are so dense. The person that you're trying to come after, of course. Why, oh why, pray tell, do you think that I'm here?
Slowly put the sword away. I was wondering when I'd see you.
Well, maybe you're not as dense as you look like you are. I have a proposition for you.
And that would be?
I do not want these powers for something so petty as just to make myself grander. No, I want to make these atrocious, abominable bastards of God's pay. But of course, if one were to say, help me, I can bestow upon them powers as well.
What makes you think I'd be interested in that?
Well, you seem rather about justice to those who have been wronged, lest my investigations have been mistaken, and they very often are not.
No, I do not deny your claims.
Well, I have been wronged by gods who did not see fit to comprehend my insight. Not only that, they saw fit to punish my compatriots for siding with me when I was completely in the right. Oh, damn! Your spirit's still too low to communicate for very long. We'll finish this conversation later. And he just disappears.
Jesus.
Like
You're
it's
the
my
sexually
fault.
frustrated one.
We got some angry gods down there.
Yeah,
I'm so
dude.
great and powerful. Oh, I can't hold on that much longer. And it's your fault.
You wake up
Sounds
from
like
your
our
trance about
parents.
halfway through. Grum, your 2-hour watch went without a hitch. I'm assuming you'd go to sleep, because, you know, you need sleep. Go ahead and roll your insight.
Should Clay go?
Well, no, you have to get your insight.
Oh, okay. Is it insight? I only have 2 in that.
Let's see if you actually get high. Rob will not be.
She's too busy dreaming about Malik.
Grum shall not be communing with anyone today.
Oh my god.
Oh,
So now, Vrennick,
I'm really curious to see your fucking.
I feel sad.
You-
That's twice in a row.
you seem to be, just sleeping, not really dreaming about much of anything, until suddenly you just feel completely surrounded by lava. It's hot as hell. And you suddenly start rising out of it onto a rock, and there's that same dragon guy.
Hello, Godric.
Hello. Good to see that you're making progress.
Did you really have to put me in lava? That was really hot.
Stealing the will is an important part of justice. I figured that you would understand that. Apparently you have much to learn.
No, I understand it. I've just been having a really unpleasant day. Pigs. Godric, pigs the size of houses.
Oh yeah, that was.
3 pigs the size of houses. Then Grum decides she wants to eat one of the pigs the size of the house. It's been a long day.
Ah, yes.
What can I do for you, sir?
Well, I wanted to make sure that you had steeled thyself for what comes next. You will face more challenges and more trials. You will each have to seek out our places of power, where we stored power even from Uranus. We had the sneaking suspicion he was up to something. So we took it upon ourselves to lock away part of the power.
You cut out there, I think.
What did you last catch?
Hidden from Uranus, and then you said and then it like cut out.
Ah, and took it upon ourselves to lock up part of our power.
Okay. So where should I start?
Well, you already have something that will lead you to these places.
The map?
See, I knew that my spirit was wise to pick someone.
No offense to the rest of my group, but I am the brains of the operation.
I was sadly the brains of mine.
The nerds pick each other, of course.
Like I said, the map was hard to pick someone.
Alright. So the
Now,
map should
now,
show
mind
us-
you, hang on. Gannel, you don't know anything of this, but it's just funny. Out of character, it's like you know for a fact that yours is the god of knowledge. So who's really the brains?
Yeah.
That is true. Is Clay?
Clay or Vranek would know that Uranus is the god of knowledge as well, so he might be a little bit skeptical.
I'm probably just like not gonna argue with the god.
Yeah. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like our connection is breaking, young one. Go forth and seek that which I have stored. It shall grant you interesting abilities.
I'll figure this out. Alright.
Later.
Till next time, sir.
You wake up and part of your, like, arm is slightly singed.
Sigh.
God damn it.
Damn!
If it's still nighttime, I'm just gonna roll over and go back to sleep.
No, you wake up in the morning.
Okay. I'm assuming Ariza is sitting there soaking wet.
Yep.
I was
can't
gonna
wait
look
for
over.
this shit.
Brodrin landed
look at
onto
my-
the floor with a crash. Mind you, Gannel, you got to see all these things occurring as they were dreaming because you were actually awake. So, Brodrin suddenly just started floating about, like, 2 hours after you stopped trancing. Ariza just suddenly had water spawn from under her and just cover her. And Vranek suddenly became engulfed in fire for a second. And then was immediately doused.
Jesus, if that's what's happening to them when they dream, what's gonna happen to Grom when he finally meets her god?
Grum finally
I'm gonna get rocks pelted
No,
at me.
Watch, Grum is suddenly going to, so I'm going to open my eyes, and if I remember, I still have the map.
Make sure the map is not singed.
I'm going to pull the map out.
Yep.
I'm going to pull my crystal out and put my crystal above the map.
bastard. That was my idea.
Okay.
I didn't even think of it.
It seems
We're
to
behind.
zoom. It seems to zoom out quite a bit. It shows a good portion of the landscape, but it's primarily showing you a direction to something called Godric's Fury.
Because
It looks
of
to
course
be.
it
It
is.
looks to be a mountain of some kind.
Okay.
Probably volcano.
Gannelganwn,
Yes.
bring your crystal over here.
I'll do so.
I'm gonna have him put his crystal over the
What
map.
are you laughing at?
Oh, you'll get it in a few
You
seconds.
Gannell brings the crystal over the map, and it seems to zoom out a bit more. Mind you, it's like showing different areas. Are you removing your crystal, Vranik, or is it just...
Yeah, no. I'm
Okay.
moving mine away.
You removed yours, it went back to showing just the immediate vicinity. Gannell, you put your crystal over it, and it seems to zoom to an area slightly below Heaven's Landing in the mountains that you guys were in, called the Tomb of Uranus.
Now, do I see what it's showing him, or does he only? Do I not see the zoom out when I move?
You see it.
Okay.
God
Brudrin,
damn it, Big K.
Yes.
can you bring your crystal over here? Thank you, Gannell.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I want to see what. I have a theory of what we need to do here. Gannell, if you can move your crystal, Brudrin, hold your crystal over the map.
I'm sure it did make that noise, but I'm just thinking.
Alright. So, Brodrin goes over, holds his crystal up. It zooms out again and shows an area kind of southeast of Baldur's Gift that just seems to have the name Baldur's Sight under it. It looks to be some type of tower.
Southeast of Baldur's Gift.
Yes.
And we're okay. So Baldur's Gift is where that tower was, where we met.
Your cousin.
My cousin.
Cousin, come
Damn it,
bowling.
Kay.
Yeah. And not seen what's inside of Discord.
I have seen it.
All right. And where was Saevrick's again? His was called.
His was just called the Tomb of Uranus, and it was south of Heaven's Landing in that pass that you guys had been in.
Oh, it's probably that
Don't
stupid.
tell me
cave.
mine's in like some fucking
Spiders.
ocean or something.
No, it's probably the spider cave. Watch.
Ooh.
Well,
Watch.
I was about to say,
Watch.
Vranik, the spider cave was to the east.
Oh, okay. Wait, it's with the harpies? Oh, it's with the harpies. Oh, it's
This mission.
that path. The path we didn't take in the mountains. I remember that.
Next campaign.
Next campaign. What's next campaign?
All right, Grum. I need you, Grum.
We're,
Awake.
What's next campaign,
Oh.
Gannell?
I'm gonna go back to them
Okay.
damn harpies.
Grum, would you hold your crystal over the map, please?
doesn't matter because this is already a Rukus area, right?
Yes, but we need to know exactly where we're
Okay.
going.
Alright, I'll put my crystal over the map.
All right, and I'll have Brudrin move his.
I'll
Okay.
take mine.
As Grum
Virus.
puts it over the map, it seems to zoom out a little bit, and it's slightly south of Aruku's Crossing, past the forest that was to the south of it, in more of the mountainous area, and there's a place called Aruku's Workshop.
Oh,
So that's probably our closest one right now. Okay, and finally, Ariza! Ariza is not here.
I am-
There is right there.
Okay. Ariza, if you'd be so kind, I'm gonna say Grum if you put your crystal away. Ariza, please come and bring your crystal and put your crystal over that.
Virus, I need you to hush.
No, I
Yeah.
was laughing at
Oh.
the picture in Discord again. I like looked over and it was still
Oh.
up and I couldn't help it.
Thank
All right.
you.
So yeah, go ahead. And
So
get my crystal.
Ariza puts her crystal over the map, and it seems to zoom out to an area directly south of you. It's kind of to the southeast of a town called Katoon's Harvest,
Well, let's
but
see.
it's very strange because it seems to be in the middle of a giant
Here's
lake.
my thing.
Well, yeah, of course it's going to be in the middle of a giant lake. Why
Sit-
wouldn't
You know what? Because it reminded me of the lake. As we like, oh cool. Find out where it is. I want to go stick my head in the lake.
Grum, if you'd be so kind as to bring your crystal, keep Ariza, keep yours there. Grum, put yours over it. I'm going to try to figure out. Now, is the map still showing where we are right now?
Yes.
Okay. Once both crystals are over it, is it showing both locations?
Yes. It does kind of zoom out a bit more.
But it shows. Okay. Which one looks closer?
They look like they would probably be about the same distance relatively. But you'd have a bit further of a trek going through, like, the forest directly west again to Aruku's Crossing and then south, as opposed to going directly through the forest south to Katoon's Blessing.
Yeah, the problem is getting to the middle of the lake was called Katoon's Blessing.
Yes.
Okay, because you didn't say that. You just said middle of the lake.
Sorry. Thought I said it.
I was like, oh. Middle of lake. All right, guys. So I don't know if anyone else got a visit from their wonderful god, but I certainly did. I have
You wanted cookies.
Oh, that explains why you're soaking wet. Mine left me with a burn. I'm not sure you want to meet yours, Grub. She got soaking wet, and I have a burn mark.
I haven't seen my god yet.
I don't know if
How
you
come
want
my
to.
god doesn't want Grum?
And I slammed.
I
I
don't know
was
if
slammed
they
through
don't
the
want you. They
ground.
have a problem connecting to us.
You're just so smart, Grum, that she doesn't. It doesn't want to talk to you right now. That's probably what it is.
I don't know, Grum.
Grum feels left out.
However, Grum, so Ariza, did yours and Brudrin, did yours say anything specific?
And
She's
I
told me
look-
to go. Oh.
I look around me. Does it look like it? Yes.
Yes, mine did too.
And now,
Told me to go where
you
the
did a
words
visit-
where people that followed them go. I'm assuming like a temple.
yeah,
You don't know.
I'm
Well, I
asking.
said I'm assuming.
I'm
asking-
asking you now. You're gonna visit or no?
I did.
Anything specific about yours?
He asked me to join sides with him.
Of course he did.
Oh, she told me not to hurt.
Uranus?
Yeah, that name.
So,
And honestly, I don't know. Why are we doing this?
right now
Yeah.
I'm doing it because neither side is probably being completely straight with us. But
I mean, we're going against a god.
yeah, well, given our particular choices, I don't.
I just
So
want to know what happened to mom and dad. To be honest.
we're sort of stuck in the middle of a bunch of problems. I'm not entirely certain there is a safe way out of this.
I still need to. I still want to understand why my family got killed out of all of this. Was there a purpose to it? Because I want revenge.
Well, maybe next time you get talked to by, I forget what yours is named, whoever your god's name is. Maybe you should ask him.
I'm just gonna call him Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms, the Irish dwarf.
Hey,
There's a reason we all got chosen. At least I would think there would be.
Well, according to the way Godric was talking, the spirit that inhabits us, that is from them, seems to be partially random. As he pointed out to me very, very coldly, that at least his vessel seems to have a brain. Which kind of makes me aggravated, but what am I going to do? He's a god.
Sure, Rizza. You go and dunk your head in the pool. You can't breathe.
doesn't work.
Now, Now everyone else probably notices when she comes spouting out of the water, coughing up a lung.
Okay, maybe I understand why we got chosen at least, but
It doesn't work. I'm paralyzed. Trying to blow water out of my nose.
can I just be blunt what about I'm going to say next here?
Yeah, go ahead.
I feel that I might be a liability to you all right now.
I'll walk up back to the group.
Why? Because of Uranus?
Fine.
Exactly.
Well, I don't believe they can sway our thoughts directly.
Well, the things
Well,
he
at
said
least
to me
right
make a
now.
lot of sense, and that's what scares me.
Well, we're still working on limited information. Clearly, both sides want us to have these abilities for different reasons.
It's simple. Which god's trying to kill us? There's only one, and that's Uranus.
That we know of.
That's a debatable sentence.
See, that's the
Actually.
thing, though. We don't know for certain.
Exactly.
Did we do the circle of truth?
We did do the circle of truth, which is the truth as he perceives it to be.
Exactly.
Truth.
Maybe he believes what he did is right, or what
Well,
he believes
also
is true
remember,
information.
the person that you are talking to, or that you were talking to, was not the god himself. It was the person who had been talking to the god.
Yeah.
For all we know,
Well,
we're standing there talking to Uranus himself.
Well, then, let's.
Okay.
Why don't we just get this power up for ourselves then?
So step one.
I
we
just feel
get
like we're
this-
like rushing into all this stuff, grabbing these powers, and we have no idea what we're going to do with them or why we're even using them.
What do you propose then?
We need some answers.
Where do we find them?
Is there some
I'm-
sort of
I'm
oracle
all
or?
ears.
What was
I
that?
don't know. None of us are from around here.
The only person from around here is Malik, right?
I don't even think Malik's from around here.
Malik, where are you
Malik.
from? As I'm getting.
Bah! Kind of kick him
Oh,
over
he's
while
been
he's
asleep
picking
this whole
up.
time.
No, he was like about to turn and answer you, and you just drop kicked him in the head, and he kind of rolls backwards. Ah!
Wait, why did I kick him in the head?
You did the kick motion, like you were like, "Hey, Malik," and just kick. And like you
Sure,
you
that
weren't
works
paying
too.
attention. You just turned around and like kick motion. So right
Oh,
in the
sorry
head it
about
is.
I'm sorry, Malik. I'm just gonna help you.
Ah,
Like, I'm
at
sorry,
least
I
this
got
time it
excited.
wasn't the chest.
I got excited. I'm sorry.
Ah, no, I'm not from around here. I'm from far north.
Isn't one of us from north?
Do you know the stories of these gods?
Only from what little bit I've gathered since I've been here. This seems to be a very localized mythos. Until I got here, I'd never heard of these.
So, Uranus is just telling me that he was the one betrayed. But I don't know the full story
But
behind all
they're
this.
talking about a whole different thing.
Now, that information does line up with what Malik had read out of the quote-unquote journal.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing about stories, though. There's always three sides to the story: one side, the other side, and the truth. So
Technically, a lot of times it's only two, but
anyway,
Somewhere in the middle is the truth.
yeah.
Well, okay. According to this map, Gannelganwn, these locations seem to be specific to the people. One of them is called Uruku's workshop. One of them is a tomb. So maybe we'll find more information. They're all over the place, so we're going to have to travel no matter which one we want to go to. I think I remember where this Tomb of Uranus is. Where it might be. So
are we sure we want to go to
wanna-
the first one that he's the most concerned about his god?
That's what I'm saying.
First one first.
He is the god of knowledge, after all.
Oh, that is true.
So I mean, we could hit that one and see if we can if there's anything in there. The problem is we've got two different sides. We were not there when it happened. It's entirely possible Uranus feels betrayed just as much as the other side feels betrayed. I will point out, however, Gannelganwn, that our gods, or the ones that we're stuck with, not Uranus, they keep telling us to not kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very clear not to harm him.
Mine doesn't even want us to hurt him. Like,
That's what I'm saying. They're telling us that they consider him their friend, like he's their friend, and they don't want us to hurt him. They just want us to stop him.
from what I gather, it's like Uranus was the kid that kept breaking people's shit, and then our gods are the ones that put him in timeout, and locked the door. And he's pissed off and wants the key to the door to bust the fuck out. Like, that's the way I understand it. So it's like, who do we...
Uranus lied to us.
He
If
did.
he lied to us for the first time, what else can he lie about?
From what I understand, the gods that we're imbued with
He
haven't lied.
He looked into our stuff, our past.
But I do agree, Gannelganwn, that we are working on limited information.
I mean, with the powers that we're messing with right now, we can't go in blind.
No, but the problem is I don't think there is any answers. So what if we start with the Tomb of Uranus and see if we can dig up anything?
I say that's fair enough.
I'm in.
And you can.
Still I haven't met my god yet.
No.
That's true. You're just dreaming about puppies and...
Oh wait, is Aruku's workshop? Aruku's workshop would be between where us and Uranus is, isn't it?
Technically, yes. It's on, like... It's essentially on the opposite side of the mountain.
Well, we can hit Aruku's workshop and
Well,
then
no, so according to the map, the way I'm just gonna kind of draw a little thing. We're here. Katoon is like here.
Bless you.
Baldur's Gift would
That's
be
my
like
joke.
here. Tomb of Uranus would be like here. Aruku's workshop would be somewhere over here. Where the hell would Godric's Fury be on the map?
It's to the north of Aruku's Crossing. You noticed that there
So,
was
like, here.
another town there called Godric's Vigil. At least you assume it's a town. It had buildings.
So like up here?
So yeah, like let's say that like here,
Just so I can get a visual.
let's say that here was Aruku's Crossing.
Okay.
That's about maybe a little bit further in where Godric's Fury would be.
So Godric's Fury would be there.
The Vigil
We're kinda
is
like
on
her-
the opposite side of the road.
Okay, well, I'm just kind of arranging it. We're here. Katoon's sort of
Let's see.
down here.
You said you're where?
I'm saying we're like right here, roughly. Like this is Aruku's Crossing. We're like here.
Oh, the cross? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're roughly about here. Katoon's Blessing and Katoon's Gift are roughly straight down from you.
Yeah, so right about here where I thought.
Yep.
That puts Aruku's workshop over here somewhere.
About here.
Out there. Tomb of Uranus would be somewhere like over here.
Right about there, probably. Other side of the mountains.
Okay. And then Baldur's thing was down like over here. More over here. Okay. So I'm going to actually sketch this out in the dirt.
Okay.
Like, so this is what we're looking at. How do we want to approach this? The problem here is that Katoon's is a lake. And while Rizza claims that she can control water, that might help us get to the blast thing.
Yeah.
These are more personal, from what I understand, Gannelganwn.
It's up to y'all. I don't care.
I mean, how do you want to? Okay, Gannelganwn. I want to make sure that your fears are assuaged, or we figure out what the hell's going on. Brudrin, do you have any opinion on which way we go?
I just want to go someplace that makes the most sense. Like, let's just hit them once, one at a time, in so that we can go through them all as speed as possible.
That's okay. Grum, you have any opinion on which order we do this in? Because this is kind of a mess.
Grum gets to smash and bash. Grum gets stronger. Grum doesn't care.
Okay. Marissa?
Doesn't really matter to me as long as it gets done.
Alright, Gannelganwn. So, you're worried about Aranis being right, and I don't know that he's not right in saying he's been betrayed. That may be exactly how he's feeling if these people did what they said. But I don't think the gods have the bad intentions. Because if they did, they'd be telling us to kill him.
Yeah.
And they're not telling us to kill him. They're, in fact, making it very clear they don't want that.
Because from what I could tell in her water face, she really didn't want me to.
I didn't have to look at the face of Godric. He flat out said, don't do it.
Don't do
She
it.
basically pleaded, like, please don't, he's my friend. Like,
So,
she, at least mine still cares. Like, she still cares about him. Maybe she's got a crush on him.
So, logically, the correct order to make this most efficient would be here, to here, to here, to here. That's not the dwarf. What am I thinking? That's wrong.
Dwarf!
No, that's good. And then up to mine.
Who's yellow?
Oh, no, I'm using that to show order.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna draw this, by the way, in the dirt. Does this work for everybody? Kind of figuring out.
It seems like we won't go around our ass to get your elbow, but yeah, that works.
Well, it hits every place, and we don't do any backtracking.
Which one is,
Yeah, that's what I mean.
What is this? What's OUS?
That's us.
Oh.
Like the circles just are who it is. So it's
Yep.
we
KT
go
is
down
the
to
two.
Arisa, over to you,
Okay.
down to Brudrin, up to Gannelganwn, and then I'm last because I'm the
Okay.
one most out of the way.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
Does that work for you, Gannelganwn? And hopefully we can find some information in each of these.
Let's hope so.
Well, apparently there's towns nearby, so we could hit the towns first.
Yeah.
Might find a local that knows something about at least the particular god the town's named after.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. We could gather like what each town has, what's their perspective on the whole myth stuff, and then compile together.
We're gonna have to. This is becoming more and more complicated the farther we get into this, but we're.
Has anyone asked any of your gods what the fuck's happening?
I
She
never
kept
have
telling me to
time.
rush.
I just know that we've been duped once already.
Oh no, believe me, I'm with you on that one. All right. Well, Malik, what do you think?
As long as there's interesting stories to tell, I really don't care!
I figured as much.
Seems about right.
Standard NPC reaction.
All right, shall we? So we're gonna aim for the town near the giant ass lake that was on, which means I'm gonna have Arisa with me while we navigate. Since we're going to her Crystal's town first.
Okay.
Me and her will navigate from the front. I'll have Rum with me up front. And then Brudrin, Malik, and Gannelganwn be in the second row. We'll do 3 and 3.
Cool.
And Gannelganwn, I want you on one side. I don't care which one, just keeping an eye. And then
Gotcha.
Brudrin, you kind of sit in the middle of the back.
Yay.
So we're gonna go ahead and just start trekking through everything, right?
We got to.
Go ahead and do survival, you two.
Before we start going, though, I would like to cast Pass Without Trace.
Nice.
Well, I got a 23 on my survival, so that's a.
Nice.
Well, then never mind. Fuck.
Pass without tracing is terrible.
Wait,
but-
did we level up, by the way?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we're all level 6 now.
So...
And you get all your
37.
goodies.
So
we did say that it was 7 HP that I get like the it's 5 plus con.
Plus con, yeah.
Okay, so 37, 38, 39, 44, 42, 43. Cool, homie.
And mine is 5 plus con plus 1 because of.
I went ahead and put pass without trace on me, and then what did I say it was? Water breathing.
Water breathing ain't gonna last long enough.
Yeah, pass without trace only lasts for an hour as well. So.
Oh, okay. Well, I wanted to get pass without trace for my second level.
No, I know.
Take the spell. Don't cast it.
No, that's why I said never mind. I was just like, just kidding. I'm just,
And actually, water breathing apparently lasts 24 hours.
Oh, well, there you go.
And I could choose like what, 10 people for it, wasn't it?
Yes.
Oh, sweet Jesus, you have water breathing. Thank you, God.
Yep. And also, I'm assuming you're going to take the extra time to cast it as a ritual before you leave.
Trust me, you want to do that.
Me?
Yeah,
Yes,
you.
do.
What are we doing again? What am I?
Okay. You can cast certain spell shell as a ritual. It takes 10 minutes to do it, and it does not use up a spell slot.
And you can do that
What
with
am I
water
casting
breathing.
again?
Water breathing.
Okay.
Water breathing can be cast as a
Sure.
ritual.
That fucking works for me.
Because it'll last for 24 hours.
Jesus Christ.
Yep, that's what I want to do.
Well, then you're going to be doing that a lot.
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah, Jane, you get your like 10 hit points.
10 hit points, extra rage, and mindless rage.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So everyone else, go ahead and do a perception. Perception.
Not those of us who did the survival. We're too intent on navigating.
That's why I said everybody else.
So,
Damn!
Dang! Aw.
Damn!
did you add my my point of strength?
I have not done anything to your character sheet, Brudrin,
Okay.
because I was waiting for you to make the decision.
Okay.
By the way, I now have haste.
Yay.
Hey, Virus, I have a quick question while everybody's rolling in the ship.
Yes.
I can't remember why, but I remember you telling me for my first level spells that you allowed me to have 6 instead of 4. Is that right, or was that a mistake? And I just don't.
I'm pretty sure that you got it because you're, because
okay.
wisdom modifier and because other crap.
Okay. But with like second level spells, that's right at being 3, right?
You can
for
prepare any number of any level of spell that you can cast per day.
Okay.
As long as your total number of spells equals your like druid level plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
By the way, I'm gonna while we're walking, I will mention to Gannelganwn, like, keep an eye on Uranus and try to find out what his side of the story is talking to you.
Oh, and by the way, guys, I can do land stride now.
I would ask in turn
like
to
I
watch
just
me.
say-
I'm not too worried about you.
I'm really excited about it.
Okay.
Can't
So
say I'm too excited
you
about
all are
having the
traveling
evil
along
god inside of me.
at oh, what was that?
Not to say evil. I mean, technically, you know, justice isn't good or evil. Justice is just justice. I don't necessarily think he's evil necessarily. Maybe misguided.
He also seems maybe a little desperate, and that's what makes him so dangerous to me.
Well, yeah, that's not good.
I mean, if he's coming after, me, the one mortal, to help him out, he's got to be desperate.
Well, you do carry apparently a piece of him in you.
Yes.
But regardless, they need us to do whatever we're doing, and if we don't do it, somebody else will, and that other group may not be smart enough to catch on.
All
Just
right.
watch out, just in case.
Watch out. Right.
Don't worry.
I wouldn't go to sleep if I were you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You guys are making really good progress because Vranik is apparently the master map reader. You travel on for a good portion of the day, and you seem to even be making better time than you would think. What normally would take about, you would guess, about a day and a half, you've done in about 3/4 of a day.
Damn!
You're
Okay.
you're almost to the southern edge of the forest.
Perfect.
I didn't even fly yet.
Or Gannelganwn.
Hmm.
Way off in the distance, not heading towards you specifically, just because you rolled so high, you see that giant thing from the other night.
Oh shit.
It seems
How
to be
far off
heading
are we
north.
How far off are we talking?
Probably like a good 500 feet. Although it kind of turns slightly to like readjust itself. Takes one step in your guys' direction, like half-heartedly, and it got to about 400 feet.
Oh shit.
Do you know that spell you were going to cast earlier? Might be a good time to cast it now.
Cast pass without a trace.
Now the big question is, are you guys going to be trying to move stealthily?
I would think so, yeah.
Can I point this out to the rest of them?
Well, I'm pretty sure you just did.
Yeah.
I made a
Yeah,
mention of
look
a
up and go,
spell, but
oh, so pretty.
Yeah, Vranik, you see... Well, go ahead and make a perception to see what you see. Brodrin will see it, because once he's pointed out. And, Ariza, if you're interested, go ahead and roll to see if you see what he's talking about, because it's pretty far out, and it's underneath tree cover. So, Ariza, you have no idea what he's talking
the
about.
other night.
Ariza, you have no idea what he's talking about, because it just looks like more trees out there, until the tree
doing
starts
perception?
moving. It's not another one, we're using your current one, Grum.
Oops, shit. My bad.
No worries.
It was still a good one,
Oh, I just wasted that.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Grum and Ariza both have that, where it's just, oh, it's just a tree. I don't know what he's talking about. And then the tree moves.
though. And then we go, oh shit.
Ugh.
Vranik and Brudrin, when he points it out, you see what looks like a really, really big but tall, spindly tree, and it's moving and it's attached to something that looks like it's a moving mountain. You
Yeah,
can
like
kind of
something,
feel the
right?
rumbling from here.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
There also appears to be 8 of these tree things moving this
Yeah.
thing around.
Run.
You haven't counted pass without a trace yet. We're just gonna do that now. I do that now.
Running away.
I can make a wall and stop them.
I don't think your wall would stop.
We need
not
to
gonna
make
work.
sure that we don't stay too far away from each other, though.
Not sure that'll work.
I cast a wall! It's 10 feet high. It steps over and promptly squishes you.
We're like, shit.
Throw the dwarf at it.
Well, I don't see it. I'm pretty sure Ryza, like, she knows something's up, you know?
Well, as I said, you essentially think you see a tree that just suddenly gets uprooted and, like, goes above the canopy.
But we'll tell everybody, like, let's just stay really close together so I can do this and we not, like, might not be seen.
Okay. So if you
No,
guys are going to
because-
try to be stealthy, go ahead and roll stealth checks.
Which is
Let's
dexterity
have
plus
my
10.
disadvantage. There you go. There's my 11.
Did we have
And
pass
you get
that trace
plus 10
cast
to
too?
it, correct?
Yeah, we did.
Okay.
Stealth is a
check?
skill, Shell.
Yes.
Hey!
I got a 38.
Jesus. Me
I
and
mean-
Bruder are just stomping around.
Actually,
Because
amazingly,
that's technically 15.
Amazingly,
Yeah.
you are not stomping around. You feel like you're being super stealthy, even though you're kind of just walking. But it doesn't seem to be making all that much noise.
Are you talking to me or talking to Saevrick?
Grum and Brudrin,
Oh, okay.
As we're walking, I'm silently like,
you all can't even see Gannel.
Yeah, now it's just poof.
Yeah.
hey,
You
hey,
know,
where'd
just-
Gannel go?
Shh.
so we are being
You
stealthy
hear
all
the
over
very
road
forest
like
itself
that.
tell you to shush.
Yeah.
But you all
Love you,
proceed
Mark.
on.
Love you. Sorry.
You all proceed on for the majority of the night. Well, not night, the day, sorry. And you end up reaching the edge of the forest, just about as it's starting to get dark. You look a little bit to your left, or I'll say, Vranik and who else had really good? Brudrin and Gannel. There was actually a river about 100 feet out to your left
Oh.
that's leading into the giant lake. You take a look to your right, and probably about, an hour away seems to be the town. At least you'd assume it is. There seems to be little houses.
Well, let's head over there. It's only about an hour away.
Ish.
I'd like to get a roof over my head for a night.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
You guys can't see me, can you?
Nope.
Yeah, let's,
Nope.
let's go.
I think my camera
There
picked
you
tonight. Oh, here we go. Hi.
Okay, everyone go ahead and make perception. Also, Vranik, it is now becoming dark.
I don't know what that
I'm
means.
just gonna cast light.
Okay? You have
On my
very,
whole- on
very
my-
small
my-
light.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't need to bust out daylight.
Ah! Okay.
If necessary, everybody else can control where we're going.
Who did not? Vranik! Vranik, you have not perceptioned.
Oh, I clicked it. There you go. There's a really terrible one.
Okay, you all proceed along. You all actually managed to see it because it doesn't take very much to see it with the light glistening off of it. The water in the lake is a little bit turbulent.
Is it windy?
No.
Great. I'm just gonna
Wait,
look at
what?
that. The water of the lake is turbulent, as if it was like windy, but it's not windy.
Leviathan. I call Leviathan.
You must be brave.
Yeah, this is kind of the worst thing in the
You
world.
must be brave.
I'm just gonna look at Riz and be like, hope you like being a fish. Vranik don't
How
swim in
far
heavy
is-
armor.
How far is it to the?
Well, we're heading to town.
Oh.
You're still about like a half hour out when you notice the turbulence. There doesn't seem to be anything close by. It seems that the turbulence just, for those of you with dark vision anyway, the turbulence just seems to go out into the lake. Like it's just coming from somewhere in the lake.
No, we're heading towards the village, and there's a lake beside us. Is that what you said?
As you're heading to the village, there's a lake on your immediate left. Like you're following the
Oh, okay.
coast of the lake, or the shore of the lake.
Yeah, I think I might turn to something bigger than a fish, because last time I ran into a wall. That still hurts.
Not something you should be admitting to people.
Shut up, gal.
Just trying to be helpful.
I know this.
So you manage to make it to the town. There's a lot of fishing gear. Those with dark vision also can kind of see like fields of some type of crop. Lots and lots of fields. There doesn't seem to be too many large buildings in this place. There's like a few little like fishing shacks, couple of just normal houses.
Anything that looks like an inn?
Go ahead and do perception.
I'm gonna help him look around.
I'm gonna need the help. Brudrin should find the inn. He can smell the liquor.
No, I'm pretty sure that's Gannel. Grum is blind because she has her eyes closed.
It's so good. And then now she's just like derp, derp.
She's sleepwalking.
Grum?
No, Grum is too busy going, I have power.
No, Grum is too busy going, I smell fish.
Fish.
Yeah.
Fish.
I'm not even going to comment on that one.
Although I'm pretty sure she likes meat better, but fish. She
It's a
probably
type of
likes
meat.
seafood. It's not as good though.
Debatably.
But
Are we
anyway.
talking about food or
Hey
something
now.
else?
Anyways. Gannel, picking up on the layout, having at least been in a smaller couple cities a couple times, I would assume anyway. I think we lost Gannel.
Yeah, I think we just did too. Oh, yeah, he just said his PC shut down.
Wah, wah.
Oh, shit. What's with all our PCs shutting down tonight?
Wow, I had a power outage on over here. So
Let me make
it's
sure like
actually-
that storm's not about to hit us or something, because like that'd be my luck.
Well, while he's getting back, Gannel's massive perception leads him to find the one building that looks significantly different from the rest. It's a rather larger building that actually has a sign out that's it's kind of odd because you recognize the name. The Drunken Mermaid.
Oh,
Wait, what the hell?
Wait,
So
that
where we
wasn't the
Wait,
first
what?
one?
That was the first bar.
That was in Harvest Landing.
What, is this fucking franchised? Knock on this door will be like, hey, welcome to... Oh, how's it going? I saw you over in the landing. Evan's like, how you doing? I'm his brother. I just come and visit.
They're all like Nurse Joy.
Yeah, it's just gonna be
Do,
Nurse
do,
Joy.
do, 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 do.
I'm Nurse Joy's cousin, Nurse Joy.
Alright, so I'm assuming you guys are going in.
yes.
Very like inquisitive, like, hey, what the fuck? This isn't like a normal
You guys
common thing.
have that kind of like half eye cocked, like, what the fuck? So you go in.
Like you fucking serious right now?
It's a rather nice inn, considering where it is. It's not extremely large, but it's got a couple of, like, kind of very plainly... It's got some very plainly dressed people sitting at the tables drinking. Quite a few of them smell like fish.
Yeah, I'm sure they're all fishermen.
There's
And I'm
a...
sure they all are going to stare at us going, what the flying fuck?
Yeah. I'm gonna go up to the barkeep, whatever they're called. I'm like, yo,
Welcome back.
hey person, you know someone stole your name, right?
He kind of turns around, looks up at you. They didn't steal our name. And I didn't steal their name. It's an unfortunate turn of events that we decided to name our inn at the exact same time, and we did not collaborate!
Yeah.
He's trying to like poke on the counter, but he's having to reach up to do so.
Oh, is it a gnome or a halfling?
I just gotta
Upon
look down and be like,
investigation,
hey.
he's a very short stature. It looks almost like a child's running the place.
That's
Except for that he's got a very strange bulbous head.
That sounds like a gnome. I'm gonna come over and be like, do you
You don't
have
have to be
rooms?
mean, you know that, right? Like, that really hurt my feelings. I was just trying to be nice.
I'm sorry. It's just that we hear that all the time from people who came from Heaven's Landing, and I hate that person!
I'm just sitting there pouting as Rannick's, like, trying to talk to me or whatever.
Good evening, sir. Do you by chance have room available?
Ah, why yes, we have rooms. Of course we have rooms. What kind of inn would we be without rooms?
Must not set fire to inn.
Everything.
Must not melt in, you mean?
Yes, let's go with that. We'll go with must not melt in, must not shatter eardrums, must not must not cause trouble. But no, I can set fire to it. I have sacred flame. That's
True.
partially fire damage and partially holy damage.
Actually, it's all radiant damage.
Is it? I thought it was half
Yep,
and
it's
half.
all holy fire!
I'll make do. I am going to go and I'm going to say, well, 2 questions for you, sir.
Yes,
One,
yes.
how much are the rooms and how many do you have? And 2, is there anyone around here who could tell us anything about Katoon?
Bless you.
Well, in this order, firstly, if you wanted a room, why didn't you say so in the first place? Secondly, our rooms are very, very reasonably priced. We have quite a number still available. You see, we don't really get too many passers-by, but anyway, we work on an affordable flex rate bit, we'll say. And 2, why yes, we do know of Katoon.
Bless you.
He just looks confused at the bless you.
Poor Rannick. Poor Rannick and Gannelganwn.
I'm gonna look at you now and go, you know what? This is one of those moments where I'm just gonna grab Malik and kind of go, Malik, you talk to the person.
Tired.
I kind
just
of thought this
kinda-
anyway.
Malik just kind of, oh, if I must.
Please do.
Ahem, ahem, ahem. My good sir, surely you can have rooms in a very, very reasonable price for such fair adventurers such as ourselves. After all, we are tired, we are weary, and this is such a lovely town. Let's see here. The innkeeper said, yes, I can give them to you for very, very cheap. He seems kind of enthralled. How does one copper sound for each person?
Sold.
Hell yeah.
Done. Even if you're in a butthole.
Malik just turns to you guys and kind of like winks.
I'll look at Malik and go, just thumbs up, like.
Now, about Katoon. You said you know something about Katoon. Maybe you could enlighten us travelers. I mean, really, we are not from around here, and we really love the local customs. We just don't know all that much about it. Oh, well, I mean, yeah, if you wanted to know about it, why didn't you just say so? But anyway...
I just wanted to know how the name was.
Anyway. Katoon!
Bless you.
Wonderful, wonderful god! She gifted us with this lake where once it was entirely barren. Filled it with the most beautiful water anyone's ever seen. Sprung forth bountiful crops, providing the sweetest berries that ever were to be tasted. A real delicacy, I tell you. Most useful for pies.
Sitting here thinking about the berries I can produce, going, I do make some damn good berries. No? Okay. I know, I'm retarded. It's okay.
Was that all you wanted to know? That's the brief history lesson.
Like, is there anywhere around here that, like, a worshiper of said god would go? Or, like, any place that, like, that you would celebrate them? If that makes any sense? I'm not good with religion, so help a girl out.
Oh, I'm afraid I don't know. We kind of all just praise Katoon from where we were. Hang on a second. Bill!
God,
What?
Bill is on the way.
God damn, I'm awake now.
I'm going to calmly say, do you know anything about Katoon's relationship with Uranus?
Well, Uranus has been dead for hundreds of years. I know that they all came together and cleansed this land, and then Uranus gave himself up to stop whatever dark power was threatening these lands prior. For those of you looking confused currently, this is the same story that you got when you first got to Heaven's Landing.
So that's the common story, alright.
So that's
Gannelganwn
like
has right to look confused because he does not know this information.
Wait,
Do we remember this? Because we all know we're a little ignorant.
It hasn't been that long.
To me it has!
so according to the journal, he was betrayed. According to local lore, he gave himself up in sacrifice to protect the land. Is that what I'm gathering?
Yes. Now, mind you, there's a piece of this that all of you, well, go ahead and do insight. Anyone who's, like, even remotely thinking about this.
Oh, I'm totally thinking about it.
Gannel and Brudrin,
Grum
this
try
makes...
to be insightful.
Yeah, so that's it. Grum and... Or not Grum. Gannel and Brudrin, this is making kind of no sense. Like, well, that's... What? Waiting for Grum still, so I can tell.
Oh,
Wake up, Jan!
I'm here.
Vranik,
Sure.
Ariza, and Grum, you all kind of realize something, and that's that none of the other gods seem to have corrected any of the lore in this to the local populace. That's just kind of the story that's gone.
Well, if you think about it, right? They don't want any ill coming to Uranus. They just kind of want him to stop being a dick, right? Am I remembering the story right?
That's what you're gathering.
Yeah. So, like, they probably don't want everybody to think that, like, they forced him to stop being said dick. I'm not good. I'm sorry. I think it's late. But that's what I gather so far. If that's the case.
Anyways, after the gnome calls out to someone, one of the guys at the table just kind of turns around. What? Do you know anything about a place that one would go to worship Katoon? Let me think. Yeah, might help me think. Another round of this! Yeah! He's completely fucking hammered.
Shit.
Vranik's going to twitch slightly and go, you know what? Maybe we should go bother people in the morning.
It is
You know
late.
what? That sounds like a good plan.
Also, out of character, it's almost 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
I'll be up at 4 o'clock.
I'm gonna ask the innkeeper. I'm gonna hand the innkeeper a copper piece and go, "E for me, please."
Oh, here you go.
Or however I get into the bedroom. Don't make me melt the door down.
No? He kind of just...
Good. I don't.
He seems very, very confused.
I hand him.
One copper piece per person for a room. Here's a copper piece. How do I open the door?
No, he gave you the key. He said,
Oh,
"Here you
good.
go."
Okay, good. Good. We're good.
I'll give him 2. 1 for me, 1 for Grum.
What?
I will
Oh.
actually look at him and I'll hold my horse. God blesses you. And then I'm going to bed.
Praise Godric. And he kind of, Shell, you give the 2 copper and like a room for me, or a room for me and her. I'm assuming is what you're saying, yeah.
Yeah. Because we've been sharing rooms so far, so fuck it.
And he kind of just, oh, yes, here's your room. You two have a nice time now.
Also, do you
He
have any
kind of gives
extra
you a smile.
towels, by the way? Do you have
You have
like,
any
Why
what?
is he smiling like that?
towels?
Hashtag Grumza.
Yes, there should be some up there.
Okay, so
Please try not
it's
to
like
get my room dirty. My cleaning staff is lazy as enough as it is.
it just might be a little soggy, maybe. I hope not.
Look, what you two do on your own time is no business of mine.
No, you pervert! Damn it!
You're digging a hole.
She's too fucking big for me. I'm sorry. Well,
Wait,
look at
wait.
No, Grum's
Now I'm confused.
I'm just
Don't
gonna
worry
look at
about
him and go, as I'm going up the stairs, it's best not to think about it.
It's fine. Have a good night. Good night. Let's walk up. Oh, damn it. You can't see me again. Fuck. Never mind. Anyway.
Oh well. I'm assuming everyone else is paying the cop a bit. Malik kind of, here's your coin, sir. Ah, yes, most gracious gentlemen, here you are. Hands him a key. See you all in the morning.
Alright. Oh, shit.
Brodrin, you hand him the key. Or you hand him the copper piece and he hands you the key and he just seems to like still be staring at Malik.
Uh-oh, the shopkeep has a crush.
And
Oh my.
after he goes up, Gannelganwn, I'm assuming you hand him the copper piece.
Yes.
Here's your key, good sir elf. I'm surprised that you enjoy sleeping indoors.
I really want to stab you right now.
Such violence! No wonder my kind never got along with your kind.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw the key back in his face and walk out.
Oh, shit! Don't split the party!
So rude.
Well, GG.
GG.
Alright, so Gannelganwn,
Badass.
I'm assuming you're going to try to climb on top of the building. Or where are you going?
Yeah, I'll find somewhere to go sleep at.
Alright, go ahead and make an
Fuck these
acrobatics if
racist
you're climbing to the
hillbilly
top.
fuckwads.
Go like fuckwads.
What was the shopkeep? Or what did we
Wow.
say that he was?
He was a gnome, as far as you could tell.
Okay. I'm just so happy I don't have, like, kitten-sized hit points anymore.
Alright, so are you guys doing anything special before you go to sleep?
Conkin out.
Nothing out of the ordinary, no.
I'm just gonna focus on Uranus and
Oh.
try to instigate a meeting once again.
Oh, I'm gonna
Okay.
take the towels that are in a room and, like, lay them on my bed just in case.
Okay.
Cause that shit was weird.
Mind you, Ariza and Grum, there's only one bed in your room.
She's
She's
big. Or a
big.
small bed.
Yeah.
It's
Is it
it's
like
a
twin,
moderate
or is it like-
size. Like, Grum, you would probably be comfortable in it by yourself. Ariza, it's a little bit big for you. It
Oh,
would
we
be a
can
little
just-
bit of a tight
I'll
fit
just
with the
cu-
two
we
of
can
you.
Cuddle? It's okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
Ariza, you're gonna be the little spoon. Alright.
That's fine. We'll just I'll just spoon her. That's
Yeah,
fine.
she's a big half orc. Like, I feel so warm and loved. Like, this is what touch feels like.
Okay.
I love
Brodrin,
this
are you
game.
doing anything special?
I'm gonna lock the door and I'm gonna go to sleep.
Ah! Shit.
Yeah, I am gonna lock the door.
I forgot about that fucking door. To be
Okay.
fair, we had to figure out how we're going to sleep, so, I mean...
Okay. Everyone go ahead and roll your insight.
Come on, Grum, get something high.
Oh my god.
Are you for real?
Give him ones, yo.
I don't want to anymore.
I feel
Fuck!
Well, Rizzy, you're not going to, so you don't have to.
that is so bad. This is trade nice.
I'm
and
just so, like, we're both just so comfortable, snuggled up with each other.
At some point, pirates just need to be like, they finally break through and get very aggravated or something.
Well, thank God I'll be aggravated. I'm like, why can't
Oh,
I
you're doing God things.
next
Okay.
skull of yours?
Okay.
I just realized what that was for. God damn it, girl.
So,
I love you so
Vrennick,
much.
Yeah.
you're sleeping and there's just a bright flash of fire and it just coalesces into him. It doesn't touch you though. It's just in front of you. Hello
God.
again.
Hello. So,
I figured you complained so much about the lava last time. I guess I'd be kinder.
I wouldn't really say it was hot would be a complaint, but thank you. You're not much of a people person, are you?
I don't know why you'd say that. He just kind of looks at you.
Quick question. Aranis is contacting Gannelganwn, and he's saying that he was betrayed by you all. Why would he say that? We're not getting the whole story, and it's kind of getting aggravating.
He was not betrayed by us. He was betrayed by the other gods. You all would know of the normal pantheon. We were a subsection.
Yeah, the same ones like my dad and stuff.
Correct. We oversaw lesser degrees of theirs to help lighten their load.
Okay, yeah. I've heard of the term like minor gods versus major and intermediate.
However, Aranis did not believe their methods were being strict enough to stop the evil spreading through the world. It was misguided. It was not rational for him to do so, because there is only so much one can do. But it is unfortunately the last bit of what we had been before. We were but adventurers before. We found the strength and the will to ascend to these minor roles. He could not give up his quest for good. His intentions were in the right place. His spirit was in the right place, but his methods were not. He fought the other gods far too much. They were going to banish him. We thought this slightly unfair, given it being his first offense against them, so we defended him. Which lent us banishment as well. We do not begrudge the gods, for we were foolish in our own right to defend our friend, despite knowing that his overall goal was wrong. But we could not abandon him. He is our friend. How could there be How could there be justice if we were to abandon one that we had traveled with for so long?
So you're not trying to get us to necessarily put him down so much as stop him from doing something monumentally stupid. Correct.
He now in his misguidedness, he looks to exact revenge upon those that banished him wrongly in his eyes.
Okay.
He is going to extremes to do this, and I worry what extremes he will go to accomplish this. He has been trying to find the appropriate set of people for a long time.
Okay. Oh boy. But the problem isn't between you and him, it's between you all, you gods of mine, the gods I grew up with. Fantastic, that makes this even worse. One other question, if you'd be so kind.
What's that? Time, unfortunately, is running short.
Real quick, do you know who killed Brudrin's family? And is that involved in any of this?
He kind of pauses for a moment. Who? And it just cuts out. Like you just wake up.
Fantastic. I'm going to be the only one with that tonight. Okay, then. I think that's where we should probably stop. And Virus, if you'd be so kind as to send most of that in a text file to me. That way I
God.
remember it.
Sure.
Well, like a summation of what it is, not like the fucking speech.
Not the word for word, because I kind of ad-libbed a little. Thank God.
No, just sum that up. So I got it.
All right. Well, that's where we're gonna leave it, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed the probably not very sense-making for those of you who came in the midway.
Yeah.
But I hope you all
Just go
still
back
enjoyed.
and watch the rest.
Yeah, I know. Go back and watch the rest, and it's you will
Laugh.
you'll see some stuff.
Gotta see the bamboozle.
The bamboozling that has led to the current state of events.
Yes.
But I hope
If
you
you
all
like
enjoy
it, you should
yourselves.
subscribe to Virus.
Hope you all enjoy yourselves, and until next time, keep gaming.